Oh, we have 5 viewers now,
Oh, nice.
which is too much.
People are in.
Well, one of
That's
them is me.
pressure. Yeah, well, one of them is me. So really, in reality, we
Okay.
have 3 viewers. Which is an alright amount for the high quality content we're putting out, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we have 40 something on YouTube, so
Yeah, 45 on the first one, but there is a drop off, so people aren't obviously on the edge of their seats waiting to see which ones make it. I'm sure like the last round will get hundreds of views.
probably. Yeah, we have to come up with like a more clickbaity title.
Not clickbait. Song of Babies and Puppies. Funkopop's owned epic takedown.
That's good.
Yes. Okay, let's do this.
Let's go.
Okay, welcome to A Song of Babies and Puppies, official Game of Thrones Funkopop Funkoff, round 3, and it will also be round 4 because we're economical. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. See, chat already knows what they're here for, which is Bloody Jon Snow, hot topic. Which is a front runner. I think we should run a book on which will win, but I think people kind of know.
What does that mean?
Like bets.
Oh, like yeah. Damn. Well, I should have started with that before doing the first one, which we did like unannounced. Like we did the first of these streams just with any without any preparation, just dropped it onto all of our friends to watch. So
yeah, well, it's what they deserve, I think. As I said before, the whole point of this stream is that we are hostile to anyone who watches it, because you shouldn't be watching it. So
we are also hostile to anyone who watches Game of Thrones.
Yes.
We are especially hostile to the Green Brothers if they're watching.
I don't think they are, but I do love to just be hostile to an incredible amount of people. Oh, hello, Ducky.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello and welcome.
A real expert on, because we drew that line between the classics and Funkopop, so it's exciting to have a real expert on here.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, are you ready? You ready to start?
I'm so ready.
If this is your first time, then we're just gonna go through and we're gonna talk about them and decide. And we pretty much know all the Funko Pops that are coming out, what we do. So there's gonna be no surprises, but we're gonna have to look at the extra details and really like go into what we're gonna have to go into the minutiae.
Yeah, that's what that word is.
We're gonna go into the details to really like figure out which is the superior Funko Pop. And the first matchup, and we're already in it. It's Bloody Jon Snow.
It starts out with a banger.
Versus Brienne of Tarth box lunch.
Yes, I mean, Sir Brienne. Can't forget about the Sir.
Okay, yeah, it's Sir Brienne. Brienne the murderer version. But without blood. Which I think when it comes to this matchup is really an important detail, which is that Brienne in this is not covered in blood, whereas Jon Snow Hot Topic is covered in blood. Which I'm pretty sure, for me, indicates the clear winner of this matchup.
But let me hit you with this. Brienne actually, like, there was a version of Brienne that was covered in blood, and that was a pass for us.
Yeah, but that was because there wasn't enough blood, It's better to have no blood than to put blood on it and be half-hearted about it.
Yeah. I will also bring up one suggestion or theory that a friend of the show, Maxi Bajarian, tweeted at us on Twitter, is that Jon might actually have pink eye in this.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if you want to think about that.
I have thought about it very quickly in my brain where I do my thoughts.
Yes.
Pink eye is normally in the eye, right?
I think so.
It's like in the eyeball. If you have pink eye,
It's
it's
not
like your
half of your
eyeball is
face.
pink. It's not like your face turns pink or you go pink around the face. So I'm going to go with that's not a persuasive theory. I'm not going to shoot down anyone's
Yeah.
fan theory because, they're all valid. But for me, it's
Yeah,
not
fuck
persuasive.
canon.
Listen, it's fine. It's fine.
Ducky, you need to tell us which. Oh, there it is. Brienne, Randy, Loras, and Stannis. That can't be. There's no Loras Funko.
Wait, did we miss out a Loris Funko? Was there one that we
I
missed
don't
somehow?
think there is a Loras Funko. I'm gonna Google. No, there's none. I googled it. There's none. It only
There is
suggests Freddie Mercury Funko Pop instead to me.
It's a hallucination of Loris Funko Pop.
I wish there was one. That's also something I wanted to get to at one point. Like we're gonna have to consider which the Funkos that could have been.
Evan, bold statement thinking that Jon Snow would be shot by a riot police and wouldn't actually just be a cop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
Aren't
clearly
they kind
have
of
not.
cops?
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, like, Evan clearly knows nothing about Game of Thrones because
Yeah.
if he did, he knew that Jon Snow is literally a cop.
Yeah.
Also, he killed a child.
Also, he killed a child, but,
And
which is cop
nobody
behavior.
ever mentioned it.
Yeah, it's fine. It was a naughty child, so
Yeah. He shot his GF. What else is there to consider about either of these? Like,
I mean, no eyebrow Jon Snow, which is a point in Brienne's favor, but I don't think
true.
it outweighs the power of bloody Jon Snow. So
yeah, how would you rate Brienne's eyebrow routine?
she's obviously putting a lot of effort into it.
Yeah.
She's shaped them. I think they're threaded. They're very very exact. She's got that arch, so she's got a bit of style going on, which I'm not saying is not in character for Brienne. Maybe she cares about eyebrow grooming.
This is also late series Brienne, so maybe it's like a character development thing.
Well, as it goes on, obviously she's like hot now. She's hot Brienne.
Yeah.
She's like gonna dress in blue, gonna be hot.
Yeah, I can't wait for a Dance with Dragon, or not a Dance with Dragons, Dream of Springs, where they're gonna do the, like, Jamie and Brienne are gonna do the fucking Breakfast Club makeover scene.
Yeah, Brienne's gonna just like carefully wash the part of her face that got bitten out, and then just pause to like do her eyebrows. It's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to that.
Speaking of eyebrows, I will give them points for giving her like blondish eyebrows. I think it's a good detail. Like once I noticed that Archie Riverdale has like black eyebrows, but like dyed red hair, which is supposed to be his natural hair. I never stopped noticing it.
Well, that's because Riverdale is like hyper realistic. It's like not really real. It's just like cartoon real.
Or they didn't want to put in effort into dyeing his eyebrows.
No. They put effort into everything. It's a perfect TV show. I'm noticing how Brienne is taller than Jon Snow here, but she's like thinner, which isn't accurate because
why is she thin?
Jon Snow's like a little baby boy, and Brienne is like the biggest woman you've ever seen in your entire life.
I mean, the question is if we're going by book or show canon. Like in the book, he's a twink, but in the show, he's like 50 years old. Not 50, but like the actor's in his 30s.
Yeah. As fond as I am of Brienne, I'm definitely giving this to bloody Jon Snow, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Our next matchup is Snowy Tormund Giantsbane Banned Books a Million versus Daenerys Targaryen with Red Dragon Era.
God. So this is I don't feel particularly strong about either of these.
Yeah, so our thinking here, the reason these got this far in the matchup is that we love Snowy Tormund because he has stuff on him, which we appreciate.
Yeah.
And it looks kind of like dandruff, but it's also, kind of fun. Um,
It's
and
kind of fun. I'm just
this,
noticing now that it's not only his hair that has snow, because
no, it's his boots as well,
no,
and his shoulders.
and his sword.
Oh, his sword's got snow. Why does his sword have snow on it?
He he was killing a snowman.
Okay. The White Walkers are just like Jack Frost's snowman, and he stabbed it in the
Yeah.
heart, and now it's covered in snow.
God, it would have
The
been a better
snow
show.
is its blood. Um,
I like
it's
Brienne's
cocaine.
determined face also in this.
Yeah.
Torment, I mean.
Whoa. Whoa.
Damn, am I
Whoa.
cancelled?
Yes. I
I
like his face. I like, it's determined. It's got a bit more character, and the ones with
Yeah,
beards always seem more characterful because it's got like the suggestion of mouth.
exactly. Is there like tiny wrinkles between his eyebrows? That's a good detail.
Yeah, he's got like a furrowed brow, and he's got like crow's feet on the corner of his eyes.
Yeah.
But versus this Daenerys, which we liked because it's an error, and she has a red dragon,
Yeah, we love an arrow.
which we like because in some ways all Funko Pops are errors. Errors of
You
good
might say
taste.
that, yes.
Errors of society, maybe.
Hmm.
But this one in particular is an actual error because she doesn't have a red dragon in reality.
Yeah.
Even though that would be cool because red dragons obviously are the sickest kind of dragon.
It's a better dragon
Cymru
color
and
than
Beth,
fucking cream and gold. Like
This is Welsh Daenerys.
this is Welsh Daenerys.
Mae'n Daenerys yn Cymraeg.
What did Welsh Daenerys sound like?
God, doing the Welsh accent again is painful to me. She's like, oh, hello, I'm Daenerys. I'm the mother of dragons. Dwi'n fy mam yn draig.
What would Dracarys sound like in Welsh?
Like Dracarys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would just be like Dracarys rather than Dracarys.
Okay. I think that's all we can get out of that bit.
I mean, it's a good bit though. I'm putting that in my back pocket, being like, oh, Welsh Daenerys, interesting. Okay,
Interesting.
interesting. Good
We
bit.
need to- We'll need to consider that when we get to the parts in the book where she's fucking. What does she even do?
She rules.
I
They
guess
say what you intend to do, and she's like, I'm gonna rule.
Claire doesn't have the best Danny plot, I will say.
She just hangs around a lot and makes sort of bad decisions, but
Mm.
some are right decisions. I don't know. She does some.
Yeah.
She does some stuff. She stops slavery and then is like, okay, I'll bring it back a little bit
Hmm.
because of politics.
If Danny is Welsh, I'm like trying to map this into like what the characters she had, like what would Strong Belwas be?
Like nationality
Yeah.
or like place in Britain is he from?
Is everything Britain?
Um,
Or would we expand it to like
I mean that's colonialism.
that's fair.
Strong Belwas. I don't know. He's. I'm turning it over in my brain. I think he's probably like Scottish.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
More importantly, who is better out of Tormund and Daenerys Targaryen with the Red Dragon era?
I'm voting Tormund.
You see, I would have said Tormund, but now this idea about Daenerys being Welsh has taken root in my brain. And I'm leaning towards Daenerys.
Okay, let's go with Welsh Danny, sure.
Okay, cool. Okay, Melisandre.
Against whom is she up to? I don't see
Grey
it yet. Oh, yeah. Once again, my only concern here
Is
is
that we already have a better Mel, I know.
we already have a better map.
But Grey Wind is also like very mediocre.
Grey Wind is pretty mediocre, yeah.
So I'm gonna, even though she'll probably lose it in the next round, but I'm gonna go with Melisandre for now.
Yeah.
That's all we need to say about this one. Ooh. Ooh, and here we are. This is
Okay, now we're getting into
this is a
it.
tough one. This is a tough one. These are two faves. Daenerys
Fan
and Fiery
favorite.
Drogon versus Theon Greyjoy with Flaming Arrow. Both of these have flames in,
Yes.
which is good.
Now, are we going by quality or quantity of flame? Because one of these has a lot more flame than the other.
Yeah, Drogon's like burping out a ton more flame than Theon has on his arrow.
Yeah.
And Daenerys has like a fun, dirty face,
Uh-huh.
which is, enjoyable. It's enjoyable. And Drogon's super cool in this, even though he looks shit like all the dragons in the show. But this Theon is beautiful to me.
He's so good.
His hair is wavy. His expression is angry, but he's like,
Yeah, I have never noticed how good his hair is in this.
Yeah, it's textured.
So much detail put into it.
I'm not saying he looks like Alfie Allen, because he doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't.
He looks
But he looks cool.
looks a bit like Orlando Bloom, but like.
Yeah, this could be like any arrowy character in pop culture. Like, you could sell this to me as, if I can, you could sell this to me as William Tell.
Yeah.
Or as, does Robin Hood shoot arrows?
Yes.
As Robin Hood.
That's like his deal.
I had like a moment where I didn't remember if he did that, because I only had like the image of the Disney movie in my head, and that
he
was
does
a
shoot an
fox.
arrow on the arrow, so it splits in two. It's like the best arrow shot.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you think Theon could do that?
No. No, not really. I mean, he's alright, isn't he? That's his whole thing. He's like a pretty good shot.
Oh shit! We got a comment on our Twitch by iKawasaki75042, and they say, "Wanna become famous? Buy followers, primes, and views on yourfollows.com."
I'm replying on my other account. I do want to be famous, thank you. I would love fake follows watching my Funkopop stream. Okay, I'm looking at both of these, and the problem is that that recognizability. This could be any guy with an arrow, whereas this is definitely Daenerys on a dragon.
That's true.
It could be
but
no one else.
It's such a good Theon with arrow. Look at the wrinkles on his face. Look at his determined eyebrows.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think it's gonna have to be Theon. I'm just pointing out that when it comes to recognizability, Daenerys is superior.
I will give you that.
And she will go on my in memoriam list that I'm going to play in the last episode.
That's the thing. Like, because I think Danny and Fiery Drogon might objectively be a better Funko, but I just really love this Theon.
Yeah.
So that's what I would go with.
Yeah, I'm looking at it and I'm saying it's Theon to me.
Yeah. I think chat agrees with us, though.
Oh, chat does. Chat is pushing for Theon because they're aligned with us. That's right, Evan. I do love fame and I love famous people. I love it when people are well known.
Especially if you buy your followers.
I mean, that isn't even fame, you know? What's the point of buying followers? Do they like your stuff? Do they have high engagement? I just want people to
I'm
talk
imagining
to me.
like fucking Tyrone's arc where he's like buying Shay's girlfriend experience and then starts to believe it.
Yes,
and
that's me with Twitch followers.
Exactly.
Listen, I don't want followers. I just want people to be my friend. Okay, so we got Jon Snow, Bull Crush, and Cersei Lannister on the Iron Throne.
Yeah. None of these are my favorite.
both of these like tickle me, and I'm like, ah, that's kind of cool. But like
Yeah,
none of them lights a fire in my chest like translucent Melisandre does.
exactly.
Um,
Hmm.
I like Bullcrest Jon Snow, but at the same time, Jon Snow, he's overrepresented.
That's true. Well, not at this point. Like I think we only have this one and Hot Topic. On the other hand, Bloody Jon Snow Hot Topic is likely to go to the finals. So
Yeah, but my point is that we have a Jon Snow already in this.
yeah.
Um,
Do we not have a Cersei anymore? That's
no.
I think we don't. Yeah, you're right.
So I'm
I
gonna
don't think this.
go.
I don't think this Cersei on an Iron Throne Funko Pop is particularly good,
I like how
but I
she's
still like to
sitting.
see it. Yeah,
I like her little crossed hands. It's kind of
I
it's
like it.
nice.
I
She's
like
very
it
demure but like
conceptually.
powerful.
I think I like it conceptually more than the actual Funko. Like I don't like that she's dressed in black,
Yeah.
and her like head is kind of nah.
No, I do get that.
But
Yeah,
I
her
I
hair is
do
very bad. It's like a bowl
yeah.
cut, but like a bad one.
But I do like to think about her being on the Iron Throne. On the other hand, we're gonna get a better someone sitting on an Iron Throne Funko.
That's true. When it comes to like the best Iron Throne sitters,
Yeah,
she's not the best. She does have a really cool crown. I love this crown. It's fucking
it's
great.
okay.
Okay, whatever. Um, what do you think then? Jon Snow or Cersei?
Hmm,
I was gonna go
this
with
is
Cersei,
tough.
but now I'm thinking that we're out of Dragon Riders because we got rid of Dany, so we might have to
Yeah,
go
that's
for
true.
Bull Crush Jon
Yeah,
Snow.
let's go with Ball Crush.
Okay. Next up, Bronn versus Ghost. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, so entertain the chat again.
All right, we barely managed to stream for 20 minutes. Okay, no, it's 30 minutes. It's fine. Braun versus Ghost. I don't want to shoot my Braun versus Ghost content to like it for the while that Chaz is not here. So I don't know. How is everybody feeling today? And this is once again gonna be great in the unedited VOD that is gonna go up. Now we just hang out. Oh, how did the juggling go though? Alright, I heard something.
Okay, I return.
Nice.
People will say, "Why don't you just pee before the stream
Uh-huh.
starts?" But then I would be depriving them of your solo moments, which I wouldn't want to do.
Okay, which was basically I didn't say much because I didn't want to discuss this matchup in solo.
That makes a lot of sense. But you could have talked about anything. You could have had your own like Janosch's thoughts corner.
No, but I want you to hear my thoughts.
I guess. Ooh, we're talking about juggling. I love to juggle.
Yeah.
Chat's good. Love these people. Okay, so Bronn versus Ghost. Both of these underwhelm me for the most part.
Honestly, yeah. I thought when you said Braun versus Ghost, and it took a second for the stream to like catch up with the lag. I got excited. I thought that's a good mid-tier matchup. Like none of them are top contenders, but both sound like they're both fun characters. I enjoy to see. But then I saw it, and I remembered both of these as better than they actually are.
I think that's
I don't know how they
because
got so
when
far.
we saw them in previous rounds, they were against incredibly awful ones.
They were against absolute dog shit.
But now we have this like stream of just beautiful winners,
Yeah.
and we see this, and it's nothing to me.
Yeah, the mediocre ones are now at this point really standing out in a negative way.
Yes. I'm kind of a fan of his hairline, you know.
I like that. Yeah.
It's pretty shitty in an enjoyable way. And Ghost obviously is a puppy, so you have to appreciate, but like,
Ghost is the only puppy left.
taking that on board, and I guess I'm gonna have to go with Ghost in that case, just for puppy representation, because Bron is
Yeah.
giving me like no feelings in my chest.
Yeah, I agree.
I am looking at him, and it is not sparking joy.
It's not. I would not buy this Funko Pop. I would, if I got this gifted from someone, I would like politely thank them and not display them on my desk.
It would be I think you should leave moment where you're just like, it's fine.
Exactly.
Okay, so Ghost.
Yeah, Bron doesn't make the comedy gold face. That's a good observation.
Yeah, if he was making like a funny Bron face, then I'd be like, okay, that's definitely Bron. He's doing a fun
Yeah.
Bron joke where he just says the word dick or something. But this is like,
This isn't funny
This is a
Bron. This
nothing
is
Bron.
bored Bron.
yeah. This is him. Tyrion is making jokes.
Exactly. Which, now that you're saying this, relatable.
My face when
I
Tyrion tries to make funny joke.
yeah. I'm still leaning towards Ghost, but I will give Bron points for that, for being relatable.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with Ghost.
Yeah.
Translucent Mel wins this one.
Who is she up against? God, Joffrey is also gonna have a special place in my heart.
Sorry,
Because
I
look
moved
at this.
on.
I want to talk about. I agree, you know. But I hate to see Joffrey go. He's such a. Look at his funky little crossbow. Look at his
I know.
crown.
I'm gonna be sad to see this guy go. He's beautiful to me.
Yeah.
Equal
And
gremlin
marking.
vibes.
Yeah. So who are so far our losses that we feel sad about, like,
Are in memoriam.
or in memoriams? Yeah.
There's probably some I can't remember. Muddy Jon Snow.
Muddy Jon Snow. Yes.
Ice Cube, Night King.
Oh, absolutely.
Daenerys on Dragon.
Yes. Yeah, I think those are the ones. Yeah, I'm just looking through if there's any. No, I think we got them. Yeah.
And now, Gremlin
And now
Joffrey.
Joffrey. Yeah, this goes to Mel.
Yeah. It's sad. And I am sad to see Joffrey Baratheon's styled eyebrows leave. But, you know, this game, this job, this thing that we've chosen to do with our lives takes it out of you sometimes. You go, why am I doing this when I'm forced to decide between my perfect children? And
Yeah.
it is rough, but, you know, this is our vocation, so.
It's so sad that Joffrey and Mel never got to meet in the show.
What would that be like, do you think?
Yeah, it would probably just have been like Mel completely owning Joffrey with everything she says.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have liked to see that.
Yeah. She's pretty good. I just love how
Yeah.
her fire is also inexplicably red and translucent. It's like,
good.
It's just a good touch.
Yeah, and I love her hair. Beautiful color. I love that her eyebrows are also red.
Yeah. God, everything about her is just perfect.
Yeah.
It was never really a competition. So, obviously...
Evan just learned about she burned a child.
Well, the thing you gotta know about Game of Thrones is everyone's killed at least one child, and that's just fine.
Yeah.
That's why Jamie's the best character, because he failed at killing a child. He tried it, but like the child survived, so he's the only valid boy.
He also failed at not being in love with his sister, so for more than one episode.
Yeah, the worst show ever made.
It's God. I can't believe Game of Thrones happened to like culture in general.
Stannis
to
had,
the world.
I know, Stannis had demons in his brain and killed a child, but I have demons in my brain and I've never killed a child.
Mm.
So, Stannis cancelled. Okay, next matchup. Excited for this one.
Oh yeah.
You know, before we were saying that we had to go for Bull Crush Jon Snow because there's no more dragon riding, but
yeah, I forgot that this one was still in. Yeah, sorry, that was.
Yeah. The thing is, this Davos is great. He's the most accurate. He's the most detailed.
Absolutely.
There's like a lot to love about this Davos.
He looks a lot like Liam Cunningham.
Yeah. Accurate, beautiful, common son of the soil. You know, he's lost his finger bones. Wait.
Yeah.
Yes, he has lost his finger bones. I'm looking at it now.
Oh, that's right. That's a good detail I have not noticed before. His fingers on his right hand are shorter.
Yes, which is good. That's accurate.
Yeah, he's just you just look at him and you know he's gonna say something folksy to you. He's gonna propose a proposal.
Yeah, he's gonna say, "Listen, I might just be a common man, who's just a humble onion knight, but here is my intelligent advice. You know, I can trust this Davos to give me good advice." He's like, "Have you thought of not killing your daughter?" And Stannis is like, "No, I hadn't thought of that. This is why I keep you around, Davos. You're such a good influence."
God, why wasn't he around? Was he even around? I don't even remember where Davos was in that scene. And I've seen the show.
He wasn't there, was he? He had gone off to do something else, so later on he could pick up the statue of a horse or something that Shireen had and look at it and be like, "Damn, Shireen's dead."
Yeah. God, this show sucks.
I mean, we all know the show sucks, but more importantly, this Night King doesn't suck.
This Night King is great. He's just having so much fun.
He's riding. You know, he never thought he'd get this opportunity.
Yeah.
But here we are. He's on a dragon. The dragon looks pretty chill. Big teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Cool eyes. It's blue. It's got leopard print wings. Don't worry about it.
This is a blue eyes black dragon.
Is that like the combination of dragons?
It's easily the best of all the dragons too.
It's when you merge them.
Mm-hmm.
So you merge blue eyes white dragon and red eyes black dragon.
Yeah, exactly. Red eyes beat dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I do think if you make a Funkopop blue, it's automatically gonna become better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have the proportions on this Night King too. He's so small.
Yeah, he's just like a little fun guy.
Yeah.
So,
I would trust this guy to rule my kingdom.
If he was on a throne, I would be like, this guy, he knows what's going on. I trust him to make decisions.
And those people who are Bran Stark is the true villain of the show, but I will also add that the Night King was the hero.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
You know, he was just trying to save everyone from the evils of the monarchy, and then he failed.
He was just about to like open his mouth and speak when Arya stabbed her. I hate it.
He was about to go up to Bran and say, "I'm sorry, there's been a misunderstanding. We just wanted to hang out, and everyone started trying to kill us." He's like, all these people kept dying, and we kept bringing them back to life as like a kind gesture, but everyone took it the wrong way.
Like literally, what bad thing did the Night King ever do? I don't remember him ever having, like, literally our so-called protagonists have all killed so many more people, some of them children.
And
Uh,
I remember him turning a child blue, but that's because the child was like left in the middle of,
yeah,
the north
and that's doing the child a favor.
Yeah, he was like, this child's gonna die unless I turn it blue, so I guess that's
Exactly.
what I have to do.
That's it's like he basically gave the child superpowers.
Yeah, he was like, either this baby will die, or I can
Hmm.
make it an epic, cool blue baby. And then he can go kill Craster, maybe.
Yeah,
So, yeah, the Night King did nothing wrong. You heard it here first.
absolutely. Look, yeah, exactly. It's like turning a child blue on one hand and killing a child on the other hand.
I know which one I'd
Which
prefer.
one of these are we rooting for? Yeah.
Maybe it was commentary. The Night King was like, you know how everyone keeps killing babies? Well, I'm going to make an interesting subversion where I turn the baby blue, and the viewers at home have to, like, puzzle through the moral implications of that.
Yes. Was it even? That wasn't even the same Night King at that point, right? Like, I think that was his first appearance. In what some news article referred to as the Night King's castle, but it was just like it was just shitty Stonehenge.
Damn, I didn't know the Night King had a castle. People say that
I,
about
Me
Stonehenge.
neither.
They're like, this must have been made by elves.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going Night King on this.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry, Davos. I do love you.
Sorry, Davos.
It just doesn't have the wow. Foo, foo, foo. I'm sorry. But this one, no contest.
Yeah.
Once again, we see cool Yara, and she is cool, but it's versus
He is
Ned Stark
lesbian.
removable head, which is, I think, is like a low key frontrunner.
Yeah, totally. It's just so twisted and ironic.
It's
You
like,
know,
damn, his head, it comes off.
it's it's the it's the Family Guy humor.
Is it though? Is that what that means?
I don't know. I have not seen a. I have seen one episode of Family Guy, and it was like fucking Peter and Brian had to get a Thanksgiving turkey.
That sounds riveting. It's relatable because both of us have been in the situation when it's Thanksgiving,
Yeah,
and you're like, damn, where's
and
the
there's no
turkey?
turkey.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
I'm giving thanks. I'm like, damn. I'm so thankful for when I took this country back from the British. Um,
Yeah, this is going to Ned.
yeah, this is
This
definitely
this
Ned,
Yara does
Ned
nothing to
with
me.
liquid.
Yeah.
He's like, would you like to see how I look on the inside? And he showed us, which is generous.
This is like the next level of having liquid on a Funko Pop is having liquid come out of his neck.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So once again, I do love this Beric. I like the fire on his sword.
Yeah, here's the thing. I like this Beric. Beric in the show, obviously terrible.
Yeah,
This White Walker looks like shit, and I love him.
exactly.
I love his angry little face. I love his weird donkey.
I love his donkey. I love the way that like half this donkey's face is melted and there's a skull, but the other half is like still there, like the top half. Like he still has hair,
And yet
you
it has a
know.
bridle, but for what purpose?
Why does the White Walker need a bridle?
The bridle, it sits under the tongue, but this horse I don't think has a tongue.
Yeah. And this just looks like the friendliest donkey in the world.
Janosch, I just had a thought.
Yes.
the things that keep stumping us are icy guys versus flames.
Mm-hmm.
So
What does that remind us of?
you could say that this is sort of the stream of ice and fire, maybe.
Oh. I was thinking when this matchup appeared that this is basically ice versus fire.
It really
And
is.
I I feel like ice is winning. Like, just in general. With the exception of Trans Melisandre.
Well, yeah, she's like really, as she said before, she's like the one hope of,
Of Team Fire, yeah.
yeah. She's like the red gods representative
Yeah.
on Earth, whereas Beric, he doesn't have it in him, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, the fire
he's
is
putting in a
is
good
in
act.
him,
Yeah.
but he
That's true.
doesn't have it in him to be, either the Lord of Light or a really cool like fire magician. He's just a guy with like a fun sword who
Yeah.
keeps dying and coming back.
And I don't even fully love his eye patch. I think it's not a great eye patch.
I guess it's practical. If we
Yeah.
saw like the inside of his head, that'd be cool.
That would be, yeah, if this had like a removable eye patch where you could see his fucked up eye, then it would be an entirely different question. But as far as we know, you can't do that.
Yeah.
So I'm giving this to Mounted White Walker.
You know what? I agree.
Yeah.
So,
I love how much we agree on all of these.
well, it's because the answer is mostly self-evident,
Yeah.
and it's pretty easy to convince the other one if we have like
That's
a
also
strong
true.
opinion.
We are famously good at compromise.
Oh yes, we always compromise when we have disagreements. That is also something we are very good at.
Yes.
So this is Bran Stark with his little knife versus shitty double beard white giant.
This is also a very easy matchup to me.
Yeah. We were talking before about ice and fire, and now you could say this is like green magic versus blue magic.
Mm-hmm.
In which case, I think the green magic is winning to me.
Yeah. Yeah, this turned into like a fire emblem style triangle where like blue beats red, green beats blue, and maybe red beats green. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, he is big.
That's
he is
true.
big, and I love big things. Sometimes
Is this the only
I
big left?
go on Google and I search world's biggest statues, and I just look at pictures of really big statues because I like to see how big they are.
I was wondering where that is going.
I just like to look at them. It fills me with like a strange satisfaction.
What's the world's biggest statue?
It's one in India. I can't remember what it's called, but it's of like a politician guy. And he's very normal, but it's like,
how big is he?
Really fucking big. I can't remember the exact height, but he's like I think he's definitely like, I think a quarter of the size bigger than the second biggest statue.
Damn, that's big.
Yeah, which is I think the one in Japan. Which you can see from Tokyo on the skyline, and I love to see that. More importantly,
remember that Doctor Who episode where the Statue of Liberty was a weeping angel?
Only in my nightmares. I think this is Bran Stark.
Yeah. we love this Bran.
I love this Bran.
He's so evil.
I love this evil Bran. I love his little knife that's on his lap. I love that he's just looking straight at me.
Yeah.
Lots to enjoy.
Alright, next matchup.
Yeah, another mediocre one.
I don't see it yet. Oh, there we go. Gee, fucking hell. Okay.
Yes, indeed.
There's no way we're gonna bump Daenerys and Jorah at the Battle of Winterfell movie moments into the next round.
If it got to round 4, I think I would begin to hate myself.
If it got to round 4, we'll need to cancel all our podcasts,
And that's a lot.
and that's a lot.
That's a lot of podcasts.
We need to delete like 100 hours of podcast content from the internet.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to do that to people. So
Yeah.
And this Arya, you know, she's fun. She's got her blue, she's got the
Yeah.
sword in one hand, and she's got her hand behind her back. This is a pretty good Arya. The more I see it, the more it grows on me, I think.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not great, but at least it doesn't have Jorah in it.
Yeah. It's not like... It's not a translucent Melisandre or even a Theon with arrows, but it's
Yeah.
like, you know, it's better than Daenerys and Jorah at the Battle of Winterfell movie moments.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with Arya.
Oberyn Martell versus Night King on Iron Throne. Now, you know I love Oberyn.
Yeah, he's your brother.
Yeah, as discussed before, he looks very similar to my older brother. So while I'm not attracted to him, I look at him and I go, he's pretty cool, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas the Night King on the Iron Throne, I'm sorry, you know, I'm saying I love Oberyn, you know, I love
Yes.
him, he's cool.
I agree.
But the Night King, he's on the Iron Throne.
He's on the Iron Throne. Yeah, this is an easy choice. Once again, sorry to Oberyn.
All
We're not
brothers
that
look
great.
like Oberyn. Yeah, sorry to Oberyn.
He's kind of dressed like Aquaman in the comics.
Yeah, he's also got no eyebrows, which is like, he's not a great Oberyn, you know?
Yeah.
His hair isn't really like lustrous and wavy, it's just more sort of like on his head.
Yeah, they kind of phoned it in with this one. He's only in here because he went up against Tyrone.
Yeah. They wanted
But
to
this
have
Night
like,
King
they
on the
wanted you
Iron
to do
Throne
like
is-
an epic reenactment of when his head gets crushed by
Yeah.
a giant. But this Night King, yeah, his arms are out, he's like, come at me, world, and,
Yeah.
you know, I want to. He looks
Yeah, I
like Blue
agree.
Darth Maul, that's fine.
This is so good, yeah. Because one of the things the reality we're gonna start having to consider, like we're gonna have to start coming to actual real material terms with the reality. We're gonna have to buy one of these. And I'm not gonna be a coward who buys the Funkopop and then hides it somewhere. So I'm gonna have to display it in my room somewhere, right? And it's gonna have to be something that if people come visiting, they might have questions.
I mean, I do have to hide my one Funko Pop, which is
Yeah.
Big Mouth Andrew Funko Pop, away from visitors and say, no, you can't see my Big Mouth Funko Pop. So having one that's
No,
like
that's fair.
good to look at is like, you know, would be nice.
Yeah, but like a Night King on an Iron Throne, or a translucent Melisandre, or even a bloody Jon Snow, that's like something I would be proud of to own. So yeah,
So where's this going?
Night King, easiest choice so far.
Yeah, it's gotta be Night King.
We still have 2 Night Kings in.
Chat can't believe I own a Big Mouth Funko Pop, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't buy it. It was bought for me by a
Okay.
friend who was like,
Do you like actually like Big Mouth?
I can't comment on Big Mouth because I have a friend who does a Big Mouth podcast. So
And do they like it?
yeah,
Because look, Big Mouth done by people whose comedy I enjoy. It just looks so bad.
yeah, but it's meant to. It's meant to look like horrible, which it
I
does.
just looking at Big Mouth is the visual equivalent of listening to the front bottoms to me.
But you know, I love the front bottoms.
All right,
I mean, I
I'm
like
going
the
with
front
Bears
bottoms.
here.
The more you don't like the front bottoms, the more I'm forced to like the front bottoms. It's sort of like equilibrium, you know, alchemist finding a balance.
Yeah, look, we're bound to have like one disagreement between us, so
We have many, and that's fine.
it's fine.
That's how you have a healthy friendship, you
Exactly.
know? Evan is upset that I like the front buttons. Listen, I just think they're fine. Lord Varys versus Dragon 3-pack, Drogon, Viserion, and Rhaegar. If I was consistent, then I wouldn't be cool, so whatever.
Okay.
Which of these do you prefer? I'm going Varys.
Yeah. I love the Sparrows. Like this is one of those that like super grew on me since I first saw him, because like A Song of Babies and Puppies lore, at the beginning of doing the podcast, I saw this Funkopop as an ad on a Wiki of Ice and Fire, and I was not a fan. I thought this is so plain. This is nothing. But the more I see him, the more I like him.
You know, I agree. I like his bald head. I like his like kimono robe that he's like put his
He looks
hands
so comfy.
together. He looks like Varys. He has Varys vibes. He's doing
Yeah.
DreamWorks eyebrows. Chat is still talking about the front bottoms.
Please don't do like serious front bottoms discourse on this stream.
This is a discourse-free zone.
This is the only front bottoms opinions you're allowed to have is hate them or like them. There's no in between. There's no like, well, I think they have one good album. Fuck off, Evan.
Personally, I don't believe in having like, you know, mild
No
opinions on
nuance.
things.
Fuck
No
nuance.
nuance free zone. I'll hate everything or I'll defend it until death. Like this virus, which I will defend.
Yes.
And I think it's better than these shitty dragons, because the more I see them, the more I hate them.
I hate this dragon so much.
Exactly, no middle sliders. So yeah.
The only thing I like
Varys.
about these dragons is the extra at the bottom, but because there's 3 of them and they look exactly the same, it's just such a, you know, it just fucking kills the entire
it's just
thing
boring.
to me.
I'm like, well, these are definitely mass produced and not made individually for my delight.
Okay, this goes to Larry.
This is going to George.
Easy. All right. What's the next one? Welcome back, Ducky. You just missed front bottoms discourse. Yeah, this is going to George. This is not even how the fuck did this stupid harpy get so far?
Because there were some very mediocre ones.
Yeah. I got to say the last few, like these last few matchups of this, because I think this is the final matchup of round 3. Very underwhelming.
Yeah, as like a final matchup, I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay. You know, we weren't sure about Grey Worm at first, but he's gotten reasonably far. Torgo knew.
Yeah, he really pulled an upset here. I fully expected him to fly out in the first round. And here he is going up against Holder holding the door deluxe.
Which, you know, we don't love, but it has action.
I don't love
so
it.
It's gotten this far.
Yeah, I don't love it conceptually. I don't love how he's just doing the grimace emoji.
I don't love how it just looks like The Walking Dead.
Yeah. But I do still appreciate the detail on the door. I love the stupid Legend of Zelda-esque hands.
Oh, people are saying
when I say love,
it's
they're
like
okay.
Ed out at the door of truth in Fullmetal Alchemist.
That's true.
Which it is, but he's learning nothing, and we as the audience aren't getting anything out of it.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I can go both ways here.
I could go both ways.
I like that Tolga Nudo is like in beach fashion.
Yeah, I love his flip flops and his like sleeveless tunic, chainmail. And the more I think about Hoda holding the door, the more annoying I find it, you know?
Yeah.
It has action, but at what cost?
We really could have done a better job. Yeah, like out of the movie scenes, I hate to say this, but they did a better job at Danny and Jorah.
Yeah, he looks mildly inconvenienced at best. He's not even
Yeah,
like, oh no. He's like, hands that got me.
yeah, he's like, guess I'll die.
So I'm gonna give this to Torgo Nudo.
I can't believe this, but this goes to Torgonudo.
Who thought he would get this far? Shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go through and delete all the losers.
Yeah.
So it was Brienne, right?
Yes.
Lost.
Gone but not forgotten.
And then who lost between Tormund and Daenerys? Tormund lost.
Then no, Danny, Tormund lost. Because Danny is Welsh, and you like that.
Okay, for the viewers at home, we're gonna do round 4 immediately. So that we don't have to just, so that our next one will probably be the last one, correct?
Yes. Yes, next week we're gonna head into the final 8. I have no idea how we're gonna do an entire stream out of it. We'll see.
Well, there's a lot to talk about. We'll press Jon Snow one, right?
Yes. Ghost one.
Ghost one. I like how I'm vanishing these. Like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Joffrey lost, forever in our hearts.
Yeah.
Davos also forever in our hearts. Yara, we'll miss you.
She's fine.
Mounted White Walker. Shit. Giant White went. Fuck you. Daenerys and Jorah battle Winterfell moment. Oberyn. R.I.P.
I will not miss those. Oh yeah, we'll get to the weed minute. Don't worry about it.
No, we won't.
God damn it.
Okay, so should I move the pictures onto the same slides, or should I just, do it?
That would be cool.
I mean, sorry guys, this isn't, the best content.
No, it's fine.
Janos, say some funny stuff to make people have a nice time.
More like Game of Bones?
Isn't that a thing? Is that a book?
I don't know. It's gotta be.
Oh fuck! There's some matchups here that are gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. This is where we're really gonna have to face tough decisions every matchup.
Oh fuck yeah, we really are. Oh my god, guys, we're really getting into the difficult grounds.
I hate this one. All right, let's talk about.
Chat wants you to make fun of Trump.
Chat wants us to talk about the orange Cheeto in the White House.
Damn, have you noticed how he's orange? It's pretty funny.
Yeah, remember when he bought hamburgers?
Did he?
Yeah. He was welcoming a football team, and there was that funny picture where he was making the tada gesture with just McDonald's food, because that was the special banquet he delivered to them, and the libs loved to see that.
Final 9.
God, remember when Epic Pelosi tore apart the thing?
You're doing a great job at this. This is really this is pretty good.
All right. So this has been #resistance talk. Let's get back to.
I hope you feel both inspired and also satisfied at how morally superior you are.
I hope this was epic to you.
This was epic. So we're ready to do cool round 4. Are you
round
ready?
4. I'm not, but let's go.
Take a big loud sip of water.
Okay.
Audio gold.
Water ASMR.
Okay.
I'm unfortunately drinking out of a glass now, so I can't crack open a cold one comically.
Spiritually, I'm always cracking open a cold one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do ASMR Funko Pop streams where we just stroke the Funko Pops.
All right,
Um,
that was enough banter.
yeah, I hate banter. We should stop. Ooh. And immediately, right in the heart, pain. The pain it starts.
I don't see it yet. Oh, okay, yeah. This. Hmm.
You see, previously I had no attachment to Daenerys with Red Dragon era,
Yeah.
but
No,
obviously
she's
now she's
Welsh.
Welsh, so
This is you did it. You did it to yourself.
this just shows how I can like become attached to anything, probably.
Chat is typing my boy, and uh, I'm
They're
just.
talking about the Red Dragon. It's because they love Welsh
Mhm.
Daenerys so much.
We don't see each other much.
So,
I
I mean,
I
obviously
do
we're gonna
have.
go for bloody Jon Snow.
We have to
We
go
would be
to.
killed if we didn't.
Yeah. We would be literally cancelled.
The Red Dragon is nothing. How dare you? This is racist
This
against
is
the
your
Welsh.
entire national identity.
My dragon. It has a My dragon. My flag. It has a dragon on it. You know.
My dragon has a flag on it.
My dragon. It has a flag. I mean, obviously flags are cancelled, but you know, if it's got a dragon on, you have to be like,
Oh, this is complicated now.
okay.
It's like it's like when it's, Pride Month and everyone is having complicated feelings about, well, I want to put a pride flag onto my icon, but also flags kind of suck. And pride flags are like, did I accidentally say a slur? That was me misspeaking.
I don't think so.
Not in British. That's good.
Oh yeah, we're allowed to say that word because it's actually in Wales it's meatballs. So
God.
American slurs trying to cancel my meatballs.
So what I was gonna say, pride flags are like have like also a history of like being weirdly like tying into scams or whatever. So
Yeah, you know, it's like, do I wanna contribute to the capital
exactly.
like takeover? But at the same
So my
time, it's
point
fun
is,
to have like that sense of community, you
yeah,
know?
that's true. So my point with this was, as much as I love it for you that you have a dragon in your flag, we need to we need to also recognize that flags are tying into problematic politics and also
Yeah.
borders or whatever and nations. And
Yeah.
do you remember that scene where like John killed Danny in the finale? You saw that
I did
episode
see
because
that
that's like one of
episode.
the 4 Game of Thrones episodes you saw.
Yeah, one of the few that I have watched all the way through and not just seen in GIFs and then thought I saw.
So yeah, this is basically that, except except the
I'm
show would have been so much better if Jon Snow had blood in his face when he did
I'm
that.
staring at bloody Jon Snow.
As you do.
Is his goatee off center?
Oh, god damn it. I can't believe you did this to us, Funko.
It's just like slightly to the right. I'm like, what's going on there? Is his grooming just not up to scratch? He doesn't have a mirror, so I can understand why it would be hard.
I hate to see this. No, but we can't betray bloody Jon Snow in the last minute.
You know, you're right. I'm behind you, bloody. I'm behind you, bloody Jon Snow.
Look,
I'm gonna
he's
support
he's
you.
valid. He has. When you have blood all over you, you can't pay like proper attention to beard grooming.
You know, you're right. You're right. This is gonna have to go to bloody Jon Snow, right?
Yeah, let's go, John. Okay, so the next one.
It's
I
challenging,
I
but
know where I stand on this.
instinctively, I'm like, Melisandre, she's great. But
Melisandre is better than Theon.
yeah, she's better. She's a better character. She's
Yes,
cooler. She can do fiery stuff. She kills a
totally.
child.
He's more.
Theon also kills 2 children.
We don't talk about that.
But he does it because he's sad. So, you know, some people kill children to cope.
Exactly. But we have a better Melisandre.
We have a better Melisandre, which is why I'm going to go Theon.
Yeah. Sorry, regular Mel. You just outdid yourself by Like this is poetic.
This is poetic. This is John. This is really choosing between Ghost, John's original dog,
Mm-hmm.
and John's new dog, Regal.
Yeah, I remember when he fucking gave away Ghost to Torment.
Yeah, he just didn't want him anymore, even though he's meant to be like part of his soul or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he was like, actually, I can't look after a dog right now.
Yeah.
I got one for Christmas and I thought it'd be fun, but it's a lot of effort. You have to take it for walks, you have to feed it. It's not convenient right now. I have a new girlfriend.
Literally. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah, and I have a uh funny kinda sexist friend who I can give this dog to. So this is the question now. Are we reenacting that scene or do we want to get justice for Ghost?
Um, Damn, we're
Because I
getting into
don't
like
care
the
about either
politics
of
of
these
this
very much.
decision. Yeah. You know what? Fuck Jon Snow.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, Ghost wins this. I mean, he's not going to get any further than this, but Ghost wins this.
Funny ball crash is true, but still. He deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
We have a better dragon.
Okay. Now, this is a painful one to me.
Oh, God damn it. Fuck. Jesus Christ.
Well, we knew it would get to this point eventually,
Ah.
Eventually, you'd give birth to these children, you'd love them, you'd raise them, and one day you're going to have to choose between them, like you do with all children.
This is upsetting. This is one of the toughest decisions I've made in my entire life.
Yeah.
But she's so translucent. As much as I love this Night King on Dragon, as much as I love him, I love his face. Love his
The
expression.
problem. Okay, so I look at the Night King here.
Happy Weed Minute.
Not here. Not where I am. Weed Minute's not for another hour. So I look at this Night King, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, I can see him, but I can't see through him. He's too opaque.
Yeah.
Whereas this Melisandre, she's translucent. And I can see through her.
It's just making her translucent is just the fucking highest, the biggest brain Funkopop ever had. Like whoever came up with that deserves a raise immediately.
It makes no sense. It corresponds to no part of the show that I can think of.
Nope. She was never translucent in the show.
She's beautiful. She's shiny.
It just brings out her color so much more.
She looks like a delicious ice lolly.
Yeah. I would proudly display this on my desk. Proudly. I would fucking invite people to my house just to see translucent Melisandre.
Yeah, I would put it pride of place on my mantelpiece and go, she's guarding the fire.
Yeah.
So as much as it kills me, and it does.
Yeah, me too.
I think we have to bid farewell to Night King on Icy Viserion.
Yeah.
And he will go
Gone,
on
but not
go on
forgotten.
our in memoriam PowerPoint.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah, we're gonna need to do fucking programming note here. Gonna have to make a note for this to make an in memoriam for the next PowerPoint.
please make them all black and white.
Oh, it's good. Yeah.
Okay, so as hard as it is, I'm going for Transmel.
Yes.
Oh, god damn it. Oof. My soul.
Yeah.
Oof.
This is just how this is all gonna be now.
I know, but ooh.
It's, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
So one of them is obviously funnier because it's more irreverent, more of a middle finger to anyone who takes anything seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it really shows everyone that you have a great sense of humor if you buy Headless Stack.
But I love this like old ass
Man, I love this
looking
White
White
Walker.
Walker and this donkey with his like fucked up face and his like
Yeah,
little hooves. You know, I love
yeah.
him. But then there's Ned. He's so sad. His head it comes off. He's covered in liquids. And he's
Has the
Ned.
fun
You
action
know.
of pulling off his head. But I will. Hmm.
You see,
I'm leaning towards White
Ducky
Walker here.
says it's
Interesting.
praxis to choose the White Walker over
Yeah,
Ned. Because the White
which is true.
Walker, yeah, but this Ned is decapitated, so isn't this Ned's like a symbol of the destruction of the ruling classes? Yes, exactly. Yeah.
The, th- the thing is, I read the book and watched the show, and I remember who beheaded him,
Okay,
and it wasn't the
yes.
common folk.
I mean, that is a good point.
My argument is also this headless Nightstack. As much as I love that you can do an action with him, which is pop off his head and put it back,
Yes.
I think it's less impressive displayed somewhere because the head is not gonna like float above him. So you have to like show people that you can take it off so
Or
that
you could
they
have
get the
it
joke
like
of Ned
kneeling on a
Stark
block and then
headless.
have the head next to the block.
Oh, that's also true. But I will say at this point is the I don't love the way his neck looks.
Well, I think we discussed this the first time we saw him. I think that's just what the Funko Pops look
Yeah,
like inside, and it doesn't look like a neck. It looks like a joint,
exactly. And
which
that like
might be
ruins
considered laziness on behalf of the creators.
it ruins a bit of the immersion for me. I have to say. I got to be completely honest with you here. It
Well,
ruins the
you have
immersion a
to
little
be.
bit for me.
If you were not honest, then this wouldn't be a
If I
pure
weren't on
enterprise
it,
that
we'd
we're
have
doing
to
here.
cancel our friendship forever. Yeah.
Yes. Um. Yeah. All this considered, I'm taking it
Yes.
all on board. I'm balancing it all out.
Please.
I think it's time we say goodbye to Headless Ned Stark.
It is time. I'm so happy you're on my side here.
I think, we had to get rid of Night King on Viserion, and that hurt me.
Yes. This is one of the most painful goodbyes for sure. For sure.
Definitely going on our in memoriam list, both
Yes.
literally and spiritually.
Damn, Ned died twice.
He really did. We're just killing him again by taking him out.
But I feel good about this Mounted White Walker progressing through.
Yeah, I think it could go far, and I think it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
I think it will.
Ned, you should have made better decisions.
Mm-hmm.
You should have not trusted Cersei. And I'm sorry, but you are eliminated. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'm on the next slide. This is a bit of a family battle.
Mm-hmm. Who is that? Bran versus Arya. Okay. After the extremely powerful, tough matchups we just had.
This doesn't hurt me in the same
Yeah.
way. I'm like, both of these are ones that I'm fond of, but not ones that I like.
I like them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the question is, because I think the quality of their heads about the same. They're basically literally the same. Just one of them has more eyelashes and the
Yeah, the family
slightly different
resemblance is
hairstyle.
very strong here.
Uh-huh. So we have to consider the action.
As you know,
Yes.
I'm a big fan of Bran with the tiny knife.
Me too. Same.
And I like Arya, and I like her stance here. That's like
It's a good stand.
very poised.
I like that. Yeah, I like that her hand is behind her
But Bran's just like, he's got a little knife.
It's more exciting because if you look at this Arya, she's ready, but she doesn't look like she's gonna like jump into action immediately.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't provoke the same kind of tension. It's like kind of, and it's the point of the water dance stance. One might say, because she's it's like calm alertness.
Yes.
But when I look at this brand, I'm like on the edge of my seat. What is
Yeah.
gonna happen?
This Bran could kill anyone and not feel any remorse.
Yeah,
You
and I
know?
think that's what counts for me.
Yeah. And I agree. I think it's got to be Bran here.
It's gotta be Bran.
Sorry for any Arya stands out there, but it's Bran time.
Sorry to the concept of feminism.
Okay, now the next one. We're fond of these, but I think there's a clear winner.
Yeah, I agree.
Varys, we love him.
Cool. I love him. I love it for
eyebrows.
him how far he got.
Yeah, I wasn't that fond of him initially. I was like, is this Varys or is this just another bold man?
Yeah, same. I made the jokes about him just being another bald man. Jokes that I'm not sure I stand by at this point because this Varys has really grown on me in all his character.
Yeah, the more I look at him, the more I'm like, this is Varys. This is the essence of Varys. This is
really captures the essence.
Distilled to his purest form.
Because that's like the point of Varys, that he can just put on any disguise and people will not recognize him.
His disguise is like his whole identity.
Yeah.
But this Night King.
This Night King, though, it's an easy choice for me.
Come at me. He's saying... He's giving me Darth Maul vibes. He's sitting on the Iron Throne, so he's succeeded.
He's sitting on the Iron Throne, a place...
This is an aspirational Night King.
Yeah.
He's saying, listen, you can do anything.
Anything.
You can do if you put your mind to it, you can do anything.
And I love how this Night King on the Iron Throne like expands the entire canon of the show, because he never got there. Like he never even got into geographical proximity of the Iron Throne in the show.
They never even got below the neck.
Yeah, and this Funkopop just shows what could have happened if they had given the show into the hands of more competent writers than David Benioff and D.B. Weiss. And I think it's so brave of them. I think it's such a brave criticism of Game of Thrones that nobody has ever attempted before.
Yeah, this is commentary once again.
Exactly.
And for that, I'm giving it to number 74, Night King on Iron Throne Deluxe.
Absolutely. Well deserved.
I respect you, sir. Mr. Iron Throne Night King. Varys, yes. So long, my friend. Well, And
the final matchup.
We've loved his journey. We've loved his story on this show.
Truly inspirational.
We've loved how he's just gone from strength to strength in this competition.
Yes.
Torgo Nudo. But against George,
this is our
Martini.
Good friend George.
Yeah. Barnes & Noble Icons #1.
Yeah.
He's got a little tail on his hat. He's got glasses. He's holding on to his suspenders in one hand.
Yes. I love this George.
As sad as it will be to see him go, it has to be George.
No, you know what? I'm not even sad about Torgo Nudo having to go at this point, because he got so much further than anyone would have expected. Like, if we had like polling before of what people would expect, who would get how far, everyone would have predicted Grey Worm just maybe makes it to the second round, maybe, and he's gotten to round 4. He almost made it into the final 8. I think.
And I think we should respect him for that. He tried his hardest,
I think,
and he got far. So
yeah. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because he got so far.
He got so far. I respect you, Torgo Nudo.
Yeah, I'm doing the Russian streamer salute too.
I'm just looking at his trousers. Did they make his trousers really tight so you could be like, look, he's got no dick?
Jesus Christ. Okay, fuck off. Fuck off, Grey Worm, Funkopop.
That's not great. Okay, so that's a George. And with that, we come to the end of round 4. A quick one, because we're really onto the last group of friends
Yeah,
now.
but this has somehow still been our longest stream so far.
Well, it had to be, we had to get 2 rounds
Yeah.
done, which is difficult. Wow. A lot. We learnt a lot today, I think.
A lot of tough choices. How do you feel about yourself after making all these decisions?
I feel scoured.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been through a sandblaster, but like in a positive way where I'm like, my bones have reached the surface and they're finally allowed to shine,
Yes. Yeah, I do feel
Hello? Yeah.
correct choices.
All right. Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, you cut out for a sec.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying I'm very pleased with the choices we made, and I think, I am proud of the work we have done. I think that's the best way to put it. I am proud of it.
I'm proud. I think we've really done science here today.
Yes.
Yeah. Next time we will be doing the final rounds. We have 9
Yes.
beautiful children to
8.
compare. Oh yeah, 8 beautiful
How would it be
children.
9?
I'm
It's
just
got to be an even number.
I know. I'm just looking at these PowerPoint things, and there's 9 of them because of the title. Yeah, I think we've done real journalism here today.
Yes. Get ready for the toughest round next week. I think we're gonna have to do like some more digging into these, really uncovering the final secrets they
Some
have.
people who are foolish and
Yes.
don't know a lot might say, surely there is nothing else to say
Mm-hmm.
about these, and they would be wrong.
But they said that before we even started our first stream.
They said,
We had our doubters and haters. We had our fair share.
yeah, people were like, why are you doing this? There is no purpose to this. You've given nothing to society. It's pointless and all Funkopops are terrible. And, we decided to do it anyway. And here we are, successful, thriving.
A true success story from our part.
Exactly. So we proved the haters wrong. Okay.
Yes.
We definitely have to end this now.
Let's wrap this up somehow, yeah.
Let's wrap this up.
Thank you for watching, everyone, and you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. It's nice when people watch this because it's very funny.
Yes. Check out our podcast, The Song of Babies and Puppies. Check out Who Watches the Watch, which is our other podcast.
One of our other podcasts.
One of our many other podcasts, but the one that I feel most comfortable plugging.
Yeah, well, the other ones aren't out yet.
That's true.
But yeah, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next time.
And now that he's actually out, fuck Jorah.
Fuck Jorah. He didn't deserve to get as far as he did. So I'm glad he's out now. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.